Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. So I apologize for not posting a whole lot this week. It's been a busy week for me. I've been dealing with some other things and yeah, it's just, So I hope you enjoy what I'm bringing you today. And we are going to be doing a card called a carousel card. I saw this on Pinterest and then I went looking through different YouTube videos and stuff, and I've seen things similar or whatever. So I just sort of figured this out. If I can find the link that I watched, I will post it below. But honestly, this person got it from somebody else, so I really don't know where this came from. It is not my original idea, but I just thought it was so cute, so I wanted to show you the card. And I'm using some leftover scraps to make it, and that's what's wonderful about this card. You can definitely use scraps to make a beautiful card. Okay, so I'm going to put you down here and then we will get started. Okay, so what you're going to need is a scoreboard, or if you don't have a scoreboard, you can definitely use a trimmer and just put it in and just use your pencil on your scoring line like that. But what you're going to need is a piece of paper that is 5 3/4 by 4 1/4. Yes, it is an A4 card, but it's a little bit different. You're going to need that extra quarter inch on there. So you're going to need this as your base. And on your base, you're going to score at 3/4 of an inch. And then you're going to count over 1, 2, 3 and score at 1/2 inch. 2 inches, nope, 2 1/4 inches, and then you're going to score at 3 inches. So that's going to make you 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces right there. Now we're going to fold this over and burnish it, all the score lines. I'll do it this way, fold better. Okay, so this is what you have. If you fold all those pieces under, though, like this, you're going to be left with a piece that is 2 3/4. So we're going to leave that right there for right now. We're through with the scoreboard. Then to go with this, you're going to need 3 pieces of the same color as your card base. And these are, I believe, let's see. Oh my goodness. Yes, these are 2 3/4 by 4 1/4. So all 3 pieces are 2 3/4 by 4 1/4. Then you're going to need 4 pieces that are, I think 2 3/8 is what we were thinking here. Yes, 2 3/8 by 4 1/4. Okay. Or is it 4 1/8? Yeah, 4 1/8. Okay. Then you're going to need 4 pieces that are, I wish I'd written these down, but I didn't. I'm so sorry, guys. Oh, where did they go? And I can't find my regular ruler either. So these are 1 7/8 inches wide this way by 4 1/8 this way, lengthwise. Okay, so then we're going to get our glue and hope it works. Now, I would normally use art glitter glue for this, but I am out. So what we're going to do is we're going to fold this up, and we're going to fold it and fold it until you get this little tube right here. You see, all we did was fold it like that. Then I'm unfolding. I'm going to put some glue on this back flap. Now you can certainly use tape if you want to, or any kind of wet glue. I recommend wet glue because it definitely will give you some wiggle room. Sorry about my dog. We're going to push that down until it's even. And then I'm just going to take my little thing right here and just rub against this to make sure it's down good. And it's flat. And then it forms a perfect little square like that. Because then you have this little flaggy part. Then what we're going to do is you're going to take these papers and you're going to put them on the sides like this to make them the other part of the carousel. Now make sure that you don't put it butt it up right up against this part right here where you glue together. If you do, it won't fall right. So just leave a 1/16 of an inch maybe, if that much. It's just a little tiny bit. Okay, then we're going to line this up. We're going to put that on there just like that. And I don't know if you can see this or not, but I did not line it up to the score line. I just lined it up just a teeny bit, leaving a teeny bit of clearance there. Probably not even a 1/16 inch, but just a teeny little bit. Then you're going to flip it over. And you're going to add some glue on this side. Then you're going to add your next piece in there. And it's going to be the same thing. Just try to get it on there, but don't butt it all the way up because you'll have a hard time folding your card. Just make sure that it's even from the top to the bottom because you want all the edges to be even. And then we're going to do our last part over here. Okay. And then this is going to go the same way. Reminding not to butt all the way up to the edge and then press down. Making sure that your edges are even so you have the same amount of space all the way around. Okay? And then when it stands up, kind of like a carousel. Okay? So now I'm going to give this just a second to dry and take a sip of tea. Nice hot tea. All right. Then you can definitely fold your card down and you'll see how it fits into a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 envelope. Because the dimensions are going to be 5 1/2 by 4 1/4 when you fold it up. So I just like to press down all the way around just to make sure everything's even and folded and get it used to laying flat. Okay, and then it falls out. Now we're going to take our paper here, and what I'm going to do, excuse me, I'm going to glue two sides like this, but this is, pardon me, this is a double-sided paper, so I'm going to glue two sides here, and then I'm going to flip it over and glue two sides this way, but I'm going to alternate it so it's not all the same. So I'm going to put this side down first. And this is using that Farm Fresh paper sack I did to make the recipe booklet out. And I did make one of these cards for the lady that purchased it. She got my prototype. Thank goodness it turned out good. All right, so we're going to just line this up. Yeah, I did do about a 1/16 of an inch shorter all the way around. So it gives, you can see some of the brown, just a tiny bit of the brown edge. Then I'm going to take this piece over here and glue it down beside this so that we have this nice looking edge and it doesn't look all blank there. Okay. So I'm just going to lay this down and center it in there so that it's even with this paper and has a nice little border on it. And if you see, I did not come all the way up to the edge on this either. You just really don't want to block this folding part right here. So, okay, then I'm going to turn it over like this. And then we're going to glue this side. Make sure you turn it upside right, this side down. And I'm just going to eyeball this and get it in the center. That's why I like to use wet glue, because it gives me a momentary movability. Now I'm using the same piece of paper here, but I'm going to turn it on the opposite side now so that the opposite side goes down. And just line it up with this one, with the edge. And line up the edge, make sure you're not covering up the bendy line. And press down. Okay, then we're going to fold it and fold it again. And again, we're going to put this side down this time. Eyeball that and put it in the center. Now, either this side or the other side is going to be my sentiment page, because it's light and a sentiment would definitely cover it up. And this one is going to have this paper on it. And line it up with your paper. Get away from your bendy line. Then open it up. We got one more side to do. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I was kind of intimidated when I first saw the card, but then as I was trying to put it together and stuff, it really is easy. It's just a matter of getting your score lines right and okay, your paper and putting it together. Okay. And then on this, of course, I'm going to use the dark blue on the back. Okay. And let that dry for a few. Isn't that cute? Now, so this is going to be my sentiment page right here. And I think what we're going to do is maybe use some of the leftover stickers and things like that I have. Or maybe some of these. I think these are too big. But just some parts and pieces that I have left over on my kit. I'm trying to find my sticker page. Thought I had some stickers left over. Maybe, maybe not. I do. Now I'm going to put a sentiment right here. But I think what I'll do is like maybe put some little stickers down here on the other side. So I'm going to leave this blank. But I might put a little, maybe if I had a little flower or something like that on there. Here's a little oven mitt. Maybe we'll just put that down there. Okay. And I'm going to turn this over. And I think I'm going to stick this milk jug right down here. I think that's cute. And we can put maybe a little sentiment that says life is better with you up here across from it. And I may go back and look at my stash later and get some flat flowers to put on here. But for the most part, and actually I think I'm going to make this a thank you card, and I'll show you what I'm going to do that. There's a little thing on here that says thank you. And Donna just dropped her scissors. And I'm going to cut this out. Instead of stamping, I'm going to just make this whole thing out of leftover pieces. And I think sometimes it's good to do that. That way you're not wasting any of your scraps and leftover pieces. And not only that, it all coordinates because it's all from the same paper line. And I may have to trim this up a little bit. Let's go back to that sentiment page here. Yeah, this is a little bit too big, so I might not be able to use this thank you there, because I'd have to cut off a lot of the flower if I did. And I really don't want to put it this way, although, I don't know, let's see how much I can get it trimmed down and see what it looks like. Let's take a little bit off that leaf. Because I really like that thank you. Perfect. I think we can go this way. And I think I can just cut off the part that is not. But before we do that, I have been crafting, you guys, so there are videos coming up for you guys next week. I am going to take my vintage photo, can't find my little thingy right now, and just go around the edges on this. And then I'll go around it again when I get it glued on there and cut off the part that I don't need. Okay, so we're just going to put some glue on this side. Okay. Then I'm going to try to stick this on there as best as I can, but I am going to cut this little corner off. Like that, and stick that like that. And then all I have to do is turn it around. Now, there we go. Isn't that cute? So that's done. On this little page here, let's put this little sticker that says, happiness is not a destination, it's a way of life. And do I want to put it in the middle? I don't think so, because I'm going to stick it down here in the corner, and I'll tell you what. Because if they want to use this like a little tiny mini album, they could. They could definitely put small pictures on these pages right here. So we're going to turn this over again. And I think on this one, I'm going to put the sticker, happiness is homemade. I think I'm just going to put that one right there in the middle. And on this one, I think I'm going to use the scale right here, because there are a bunch of scales over here. And I'm going to put this down right here. And I don't think there's any more words. So, maybe, let's see what's on here. Very small sentiments. I like this So Sweet one, so let's cut that out. Now, I actually have enough stuff left over that I'm going to be making another little album out of it. And I've already started working on it. I was trying to film it for you. And, you know, I don't know what's going on with this camera. Somehow I keep cutting it off. But I'm learning on it. It's new. So, I still got to get a better editing program because my editing program is not working. Like, I can't make it work. It's probably not the program. It's probably me. And I'm just going to put that So Sweet up there. And before I do that, I'm going to just take off the white because you guys know I hate white edges. And everything in the recipe book when I made it was also, you know, I cannot stand this stuff when it gets to the bottom. That's when it gets icky and leaks. And if you have a problem with this, I have some that's about that much more in another bottle. I'm going to add some acetone in it, just a tiny bit, and shake it up and pour it in this bottle. Because acetone will loosen it up and it will make it work a little bit better. Okay, so I'm just going to glue this on at the top. Okay, so now we just have this cutest little card here. It's a thank you card. Little pages decorated. And then this way. And this definitely fits in a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 envelope. So if I was going to put it in, I'd put it in like this. So thank you is on the top. So they could definitely see that it was a thank you card. And if you want to, you know, you can write your own little sentiment on there or personalize it. I'm probably just going to put my name at the bottom of the page or something like that. So, but I just think that is so cute. Now, the ones I saw, people were taking, they could take little flowers or something and stick it in the middle, and then fold it, but it would not fit in a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 envelope. You'd have to put it in a 5 by 7 envelope. But I just think it's cute just like this. Let's see if I can bring it up so that you can see it a little better. I'll put it in my hand. Isn't that cute? So that is my little carousel card. And I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Guys, the likes really do help us. It helps YouTube notice us up a little bit more and maybe refer our videos to other people. So please give me a thumbs up. And if you're not yet subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? It's free. Hit that subscribe button. And if you want to be notified on when I post videos, then you have to go to the drop-down menu of the bell and hit all. There's 3 choices. There's all, personalized, and none at all. So if you want to be notified, hit all, and YouTube should notify you every time I upload a video. Please do not forget about my challenge, birthday challenge. I'm going to link that video below, but I've gotten very little participation in it yet. For those who have asked me about it, please email me for my address. I do not have the P.O. box anymore. It is strictly my home address, and I don't post that here on YouTube. So please email auntdonnas@yahoo.com. I'll leave that below in the description box as well. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.